Hi, my name's Terry Messenger, and welcome to this edition of Building Your Wealth Empire. Now, money is an interesting topic when you think about wealth and people who are prosperous and rich and well-to-do. In fact, as I have studied it, the more that I have gone in depth to discover what is the secret behind people who are truly wealthy, it comes down to just a few simple things. Firstly, most people who are wealthy and abundant have a very high frequency of love and gratitude. Love and gratitude is one of the highest frequencies. These people are usually fun-loving. You'll see that many people who are entrepreneurs are often considered as rich and wealthy. And yet, when you look and study the entrepreneurs, the one theme that goes through all of them is they love to have fun and adventure, and they're playful, they're free. So what is money? Money is really a currency. It is a frequency, an energy. It's an exchange. During this edition, I would like to take you on a journey to allow you to raise your vibration. Now, I wonder what your thoughts are when you think of money. If I was to say, I am going to create a meditation that is going to help you to build your riches and your wealth, what would be the first feelings that come in to your body? Do you feel free about the thought of me saying that? Or perhaps you have a restriction, a limitation, a thought process that is detrimental to money being of any greater good. In actual fact, money is not an evil. Many people claim that in the Bible it states that money is evil. In fact, it is the love of money that they speak of being evil. Money is a circulation of which people can expand themselves. They can contribute to the world. They can build our roads. They can build all of our houses, our hospitals, all of the things that we need. These are the things that expand our world, and without money we wouldn't have any of these things. So I wonder if you can allow yourself to think of wealth, to think of riches, to think of prosperity as health, a healthy mind, a healthy body. How would that change your frequency when you think about having riches, money and wealth? You see, if I was to say to you, I'm going to help you to feel relaxed, I'm going to assist you with the accreditation that I have, with the skills and qualifications that I have invested, and I'm going to help you to feel healthy. I'm going to help you to release any stress. I'm going to help people out in the world that are addicted to drugs. I'm going to help people to find their happiness. I'm going to help set people free from their prisons of their own minds. Then maybe you would think that that is something of a greater good. If I was to offer that to all the people of the world, maybe they could offer me back food. Perhaps they could make me clothing, or they could even do things for me that would allow me to live my life. You see, money is really just the circulation of how we contribute. So as I am speaking to you about this, you may notice that even any thought or inkling about the discussion of money begins to become more virtuous. During this transition, I'm going to raise your vibration so that you can fill your mind and body up with love and light. That is my intention. During the transition, I would request that you do not drive a vehicle or operate any machinery, for this is a powerful form of relaxation where your mind may drift and you are free to be you. You are free to go about mundane little exercises or tasks where you are safe. However, please allow yourself to be in a place where it does not require any concentration. Now, as I begin, I would ask you to find that space. Be prepared to create a new vibration, a vibration of energy that is going to install feelings of goodness, feelings of energy, feelings that will allow the music to fill every cell of your body with health, prosperity, and joy. And on the count of 3, take a deep breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. And as you hold, now exhale out through your mouth. Now I'd like you to just find your natural breath. And this time, as I count you in, I want you to imagine that as you inhale in, you are inhaling in all of the good health, all of the good vibrations, all of the goodness that you're calling in from the universe, everything that you need, you're going to take in. When you breathe out, I want you to exhale all the old toxins, all the old negativities. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through the nose. Take in that wonderful, wonderful feeling of health, abundance. And now exhale out, releasing and letting go of any toxic waste, any negative thoughts. And now just turn your focus to the center of your body, to the core. I want you to imagine that there is a bright light that is centered right in the middle of your solar plexus. This bright light is coming from the inside, and then it is expanding outward. I want you to notice how the expansion of light is now going out all around you, to your environment, to the outer part of your world, to your suburb, to your city. And this ray of light is like the light workers, magnetically attracting all of the good opportunities that you know deep down inside you truly deserve. This ray of light is going out to bring back all of the greater opportunities that you need. Some you may know consciously, and others you may not even know. However, this is going to generate a magnetic attraction out to the universe, calling in all of the goodness, calling in all the right people to your life, calling in all the right things that you know that you want, things that are going to open up your life and give you all that you desire. As this light expands, I want you to notice now that it is expanding through your body. It's now rising upward toward your shoulders. It's now going down into your stomach. It's now radiating this new energy down through your arms, across your shoulders, and up through your neck. It's going deeper down, down to your pelvis, down to your legs. And as the light begins to expand, you notice your body filled with love and light, filled with an energy where this light is so bright, where it's generating so much brightness that no toxins can exist in that part of your body as it expands all the way now down through your arms to your fingertips, down through your legs, healing every molecule, every cell, as if it is doing a clean up throughout your body, removing and releasing any negative thoughts, any worries, any concerns. It's removing all traces of any bitterness as it now goes up through your neck and expands through your face, entering into your mind, expanding out, filling your mind, filling you up with love and light, now moving all the way down, also through your ankles and to the very soles of your feet. Imagine that you are so filled with love and light right now that this vibrational energy is now giving you this newfound feeling of freedom and gratitude. I want you to say, I'm grateful for my healthy body. I want you to internally thank your higher self for your physical well-being. Say, I'm grateful for the love and light generating through my body. I am grateful for these wonderful vibrations that are now pouring out of me, expanding out into my world, reaching all the people that I love, blessing them like they are light workers, going out and expanding into the path, so that you are now calling in all of the things you truly desire. As your body begins to feel lighter and lighter and lighter, as every cell renews, as you are grateful and you continue to think of those things you are grateful for. I'm grateful for all the people in my life. I'm grateful for my loved one's health. I'm grateful for all the things that I have in my life. I want you to consider now all of the things you possess. Maybe the things you own, your car, your home, anything that belongs to you, your clothing, your shoes. And I want you to give gratitude. Say thank you. And as your mind just allows to go through all the things that you have, even pieces of jewelry, all the things in your home, the food. Just give thanks. And as you're giving thanks to all these things, I want you to know that all these things are about to multiply because of the gratitude. They are becoming more and more abundant, multiplying in wealth, abundance. I want you to think about your bank account and whether you have little or plenty, or just that amount you have. I want you to give thanks for it right now, even if it is much less than you would desire. I want you to give thanks for what you've got. And I want you to thank it so very much that it is beginning to multiply. It is multiplying. I want you to think about all the bills that you have, all the things that you need to pay, all the things that you know are those things that cost money. And I want you to give thanks. Give thanks for every bill, for that is your way of water, electricity, of listening to this recording now. It's giving you all of the things that you need in your life. I want you to give gratitude for everything in your life, for all the things. And now you can even consider the hardships, the things that you may be struggling with. And I'd like you to give thanks for this as well, for this is a gift. I want you to look at that struggle as if it is outside of you, because your body is so filled with love and light that any struggle and challenge, any feeling or negative emotion is in fact outside of you, and you're just looking at it, assessing it. I want you to see the gift, that even in the hardship there is a gift. There is a teaching. There is something for you to learn. There is something that if you look for the higher good, you will surely find it. Even in a person that may have offended you, even in a loss. I want you to consider anything that has been a struggle for you, and as you look objectively, just notice the gift. Notice the gift of what it is that you can learn, become stronger, become wiser. And as you give thanks, I want you to watch and see it dissolve as if you're watching it as a movie, and now it's completely evaporating, diminishing. And as it rises, I want you to imagine that it's like particles disappearing into the universe. And now with this ray of light expanding from your inner core, rising outside of you, I want you now to begin to rise up outside of your physical body. I want you to look at your physical self and give thanks. Thank you for my physical body. I want you to thank the higher power. Thank that part has created this gift. For this is your holy temple, the one that you honor, the one that you know is ageless and timeless, the one that you have been given as a gift. Feel that sensation, and I want you to rise up. So you're now expanding up into the heavens above, rising into a timeless space. And the frequency and the vibration is rising. And everything that you are becoming one with now, you are appreciating. You are appreciating the universe, the divine organization. This is a vibration that is so high. It's almost as if you can turn up the frequency, and it is so high that you are so filled with love and light that you are at one with the universe. You are light. You look into the world and you see that time from where you are is of no concern, for you are in a timeless space filled with this energy and vibration. And from where you are, I'm going to ask you to look back to your past and see any structures along your pathway that were in your past where you may have had habits, you may have done rituals that actually caused money to go away from you, that may have caused money to be a problem. I want you to see those structures that may have been any issue for you in your life, any of the struggles or the battles, any of the bad decisions you may have made. And I want you from up above to give thanks for all the so-called errors, for they were not failures, they were simply feedback in the face of where you are now. Feedback for you to qualify and assess and see the greater good in any of the errors that you feel may have minimized money. Because now you are going to learn how to maximize it, how to allow money to become something outside of you, and yet it is an energy and a frequency that's within you, and your new energy and frequency will see money as a blessing. You'll be grateful for all of the things, all of the provisions and the resources. You will become so grateful for. You'll see the larger picture. You'll see it like the air that you breathe. You'll see it that it is actually a flow, a generation of flow, generating energy, generating that vibration. And as you look and you see and assess any of the habits you used to have with money, where you may have felt that it was minimized, where you didn't have enough, in any of the choices you may have made, just see that. Learn as if you're floating back, as if you are floating through time and you are looking at the trail, at the pattern. And as you are floating back, you are thanking it, learning from it, and dissolving it. Dissolving the old structure. Dissolving any thoughts and feelings that may have been negative around money. Dissolving any bad habits. And as you float all the way back to where you are born, I want you to see even beyond into your ancestral line, that you are dissolving the structures so you can start again, so you can see that you were really born from a king. You were born from royalty. You were born for everything you know you truly deserve. You have risen to great heights. You are at this new vibrational energy, and this is now going to create the abundance. So as you now float that beautiful energy of gratitude down into the timeline, floating it through, I want you now to allow it to flow all the way through, and it's just gratitude. There is all the learnings. There is the abundance of flow. Notice it's flowing like a stream endlessly. And then as it now moves to where you are now, notice that you can see a clear vision of you in the future. And you are able to have all that you want. You are able to create the goal. Notice how it's about your life. It's about the things you can do. It's about the joy, the happiness, the love. Notice that as you see that image of you, you can almost drop down into the future and feel that energy and vibration. It's like you can sense that you have now created this new opportunity where you feel abundant, where there is so much goodness around you, where you are circulating this wonderful energy. And as you are here, it's like you are creating your next goal. Because you are here, you're now expanding to the next. Notice how that gift of expanding to the next takes you to the next dimension, where you float out into the next dimension, living into it, breathing this vibration, feeling this wonderful energy, the gratitude, the thanks. And notice as you are now a light pouring out, you can see who you've become. You can see and feel and touch and taste and smell this life, this new energy. And as you look out a little further, you can see the actions, the new decisions. It's who you've become. It's because you've become more of something, maybe more patient, maybe more grateful, maybe more disciplined. This person you've become treasures your own body, treasures all the people around you, treasures everything in your life. There is a greater sense of frequency, energy. Notice who you've become. Notice what is different for the better. Notice that you've formed new habits and new ways. And then float out as if you're embracing that person, as if you are standing with this future you. And you see that you've become all these things, and it's like you're embracing your best friend. And you're so happy for this you. You're so grateful for this you. You are so blessed. It's like music to your ears. And as you're standing right there and you're noticing how this new you moves and walks and talks, you can see the new actions, the new virtues, the gratitude. Notice what it's like to be in that same environment, that energy. Notice the color of that energy. And as you just assess what it's like to be in this space with this new you, I want you to look into your eyes and I want you to speak to the future you and just thank this you for being you, because you are all that you deserve. You are proud of this you. You are grateful and like as if you have a whole new engine. You have a whole new way of now oxygenating through this new life, breathing into it, expanding. I want you to notice even who you have become in the way you eat food, your habits, the people you choose to be around. I want you to be so grateful to be standing in this space with this new you of the future as you watch this new you go about the way they are. And then rise up so that you can see and notice you and give gratitude. Give gratitude for all you have, the abundance, the vibrational energy, all of that you've attracted into your life as you've built this wealth empire, taking a picture of it now, because all that you're grateful for will multiply in the goodness, and the more the frequency of love and gratitude, the more the frequency of the flow. Notice that money is a flow. It's like you have now adopted the principle of the greatest, wealthiest kings and queens in the world. You allow money to flow. You allow money to be the resource that actually works for you. You don't work for money. Money works for you. Notice how money is that resource like water. It flows freely. Notice how you are generous to give your guests water, to offer a person water. Notice how this is the water that you are now drinking in life. This is the new flow of life. It's crystal clear and it shimmers like a diamond. You have become all that you know you deserve to be as you rise up and you take this picture like dropping this into this space, knowing you've become so much more grateful. You've become so much more loving. You've let go and released all of the old, and now you're coming back, integrating the wealth, bringing back with you this new vibrational energy of freedom, bringing back the abundance like a king and a queen, bringing back the inheritance that belongs to you from the universe. The wealth that belongs to the universe is now flowing as an energy, and you are responsible. You have that responsibility to do the wise thing with the flow of the money that works for you and multiplies. And notice how it feels to feel so abundant that you can have anything in the world, and yet you're wise about the things that you choose. Notice how you give and you are generous, and yet You are wise. Notice how you allow your money to flow and it works for you. And because you no longer work for money, your money works for you. It is like everything is now flowing. You feel so uplifted. You are like a wise king that knows how to put your money to work. You treat your money like a baby. You nurture it, you watch it, you're careful with it, and yet you are so giving, so freely encouraging that money to grow, to expand, to do the work that it needs to do for you, so that it flows out and then it comes back to the present, as if you have just had a whole vibration full of new life. And as I bring you back and you integrate, and you integrate, and you integrate with integrity. Integrate becomes your integrity. You integrate this integrity. You integrate this integrity. You integrate. You bring this wealth mindset as if you've created your wealth empire, and you realize that it is for the good, it's for the greater good of all your loved ones, your family, your legacy. It flows, it works hard for you, and it gives you all that you need to fill you with all the right opportunities. And as I bring you back, so you align with your physical body, once your subconscious comes into your physical body, it will integrate, and if it is your time to sleep, you'll sleep deeply, peacefully and soundly, awaking fresh and light. If it is your time to come wide awake, the moment that your feet touch the ground and you open your eyes, you'll be alert, you'll be bright, you'll be focused, it'll be magical. You'll feel light and bright. 1, bringing you back. 2, to this new energy. 3,